A short week and how they kind of came back.
It's a short week, there's no doubt about that. We gave them Tuesday off, so that would be their day off, and give the coaches time to work on the game plan. Came out yesterday and it was our normal Tuesday practice. It was a good grind, it was hot, and I was impressed with the way our guys worked, you know, and I think we worked hard at our technique. What we're really concentrating on this week is getting better as an individual, and you know, getting better on our technical aspect of playing the game, and then working hard on our schemes for our defense. What we're going to face is completely different than what we saw last week. And then offensively, there's a lot of carryover, so it's a little easier on the offense as far as the schemes go. But and then we came out tonight, and it's kind of a combination of a Wednesday, Thursday practice, but we still got them off the practice field fairly quick so we can freshen up for the game.
You worry about the short time and the recovery more than anything from Monday night? Yeah,
I think the biggest thing is to get to the game fresh physically and mentally, you know, and make sure that we're able to concentrate and do things right. You know, like I told the team, this challenges our maturity as a team. We got a lot of seniors that have played in a lot of games. They got to be able to get themselves physically ready to play and get themselves mentally focused.
What's the thing that usually gets lost in a short week?
Usually like new install, you know, what you mainly do, and we've played in short weeks before. I remember one time we played, I think, Memphis on a Friday night, TCU the next Wednesday. So really what you do is you go back to what your base concepts are, what you really believe in. You don't make up new plays or new schemes, you just focus on what you already know, and then technically trying to get better. But you do lose some reps, you know, some situation reps. We'll have to do a good job here tomorrow and Saturday in our walkthroughs.
Is this a chance to get some of the guys who might not have been able to play on Monday night a chance to get them some reps?
Oh, you know, I don't know. We're just focusing on the game and getting, you would hope it played out that way and you're able to get guys in and get experience, but we just got to go out and worry about playing well.
Which you saw the film, were you more pleased, less pleased, or you know, after Monday, how did you grade out?
Well, I think we have a lot of room for improvement. You know, offensively, we've got to be more consistent in moving the ball and converting third downs when they're there. We missed a few that we certainly should have had. Defensively, I thought we played with great effort and speed. We played really fast. And then offensively, I thought our effort was really good. You know, we were trying to finish blocks and we were running hard and getting blocks downfield. So I was really pleased with the effort overall, but we certainly have a long way to go to get where we need to be.
Corbin's returns. What did you? I mean, you said that in preseason that you know he was the fastest guy.
I mean, he did a great job. It was well blocked, so we had some really good blocks. But he set the blocks for two of our guys, and then made the exact cut that we're looking for. And then when it got even, we all knew he was going to score because he is so fast.
Is this you know, I know you've been kind of waffling about Michael in terms of being doubtful and all that stuff. Is this a chance to kind of ease him back in, or do you save him?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be ready this weekend either. Right now we're kind of focusing on getting them ready for Virginia, unless something here in the next 48 hours, you know, makes a huge stride. He is a lot better. He has made tremendous improvement. He's been doing a lot of movement and getting, you know, where he needs to be, but he's probably not going to make it this week.
Have you seen a boost in recruiting after the Miami game?
We've had a lot of, you know, contacts. We're working hard at it, you know, but it's a little early just yet. But we're working hard at it.
Do you attach any significance to getting back into the top 25, and how much attention do you pay to polls in general?
You know, we want to be in the top 25. We want to be even higher than that. So there's something to it. You know, certainly something that's meaningful to our players. It's a step in the right direction. I think the way you continue to move up in the polls is you play well, you perform well, and you take care of your business. So it gives us an opportunity to understand that we have some things in front of us that if we take care of business, we can get closer to where we want to be.
Somebody who's coached in the SEC, do you think it's justified to have 8 SEC teams in the top 25?
I would be honest with you, I didn't even know there was that many teams in the top 25. I just saw that we moved up to 25.
Does it surprise you? Do you think it's
you know,
about that league?
It's a good conference. It's a good league. There's a lot of good teams there. There's a lot of good teams in the other conferences too, you know. And sometimes early in the season, the polls are based on reputation and what you did last year, and unfortunately even 5-star kids and stuff like that you signed. But there's a lot of games to be played. What really counts is at the end.
What did Will learn about his performance Monday, and then what did you see on tape that you liked, didn't like?
Obviously, the first thing is taking care of the ball, you know, and being able to get the ball tucked against his body, not out away from it, because all defensive linemen, linebackers, who's ever rushing the quarterback, the first thing they're looking for is where are you carrying the ball. And now that he's on video with that, it's going to be really important that he gets it against his body when he's about to get hit. I thought he made good decisions for the most part. He's got to keep his eyes downfield and locate the safeties a little bit better. But I was happy with the way he came back and the poise that he showed, and then his competitive spirit. You know, he brushed that off with the second fumble and put it aside and just went out and did his job. So I was really happy about that.
Do you their no huddle style or their up tempo offense, is that what kind of challenges that possess for the defense? And it's different.
Yeah, the communication, getting lined up quick, it's going to be much different as far as how quickly they're going to try to go and the tempo. So we just have to have great communication. We got to have some guys take the leadership role out on the field and making sure we know where all their receivers are lined up and, you know, what formations tell you what tendencies.
Todd said yesterday, talking about communication between the coaches and how well it went for a first game with the first, you know, with the staff. What did you think as far as the offensive side? How did you like, you know, Garrett down there with you?
Yeah, I was happy with it as well. You know, we didn't have any delay games. We were able to get all the plays in. We did a decent job getting in and out of the huddle. We kind of went to a little more no huddle because the clock was ticking a few times where we were real close. I guess we did have one delay game. That wasn't a good one either. Now that I remember it. But, you know, for the most part, I thought it was good. And defensively, I thought they did a real good job of it. Special teams, our communication on what we were attempting to do was good. We didn't do a good job with understanding where we were on the field. And we got lost a few times. It cost us some yards.
What is the process for picking out red shirts and trying to decide who's going to, you know, the new guys who are going to play this year and who aren't?
Yeah, we really look at three things. Number one, are they physically ready to go? And we got some guys that are and some guys that aren't. The second thing is you look at, can they mentally handle it? You know, I think one of the biggest differences for all our players is that everyone they're playing against now and playing with was the best player at their high school too. So some guys it takes a little bit of time to get used to the speed, the volume of offense and defense. And then the third thing that we look at is, do you have a need? You know, we might have a guy that's physically ready, mentally ready, but we have 2 or 3 deep at that spot, so then you determine to redshirt. So.
All right, that's Coach Scott.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.